I asked 100 seniors their biggest regret. Here's what they said. What's the one thing you'd change if you could turn back time? I asked 100 seniors, people who've lived through decades of joy, pain, and everything in between, about their biggest regret. Their answers? They'll shock you, inspire you, and maybe even make you rethink your life right now. Stick around until the end. You don't want to miss regret number 1, because it's the one that hit me the hardest. Welcome to Silver Expertise Hub. I'm your name, and today we're diving into something truly powerful. Over the past month, I went out and spoke to 100 seniors, men and women from 65 to 95 years old, in places like quiet parks, bustling community centers, cozy nursing homes, and even through online chats. I asked them one simple, heartfelt question: what's your biggest regret in life? These weren't just quick responses. They were raw, honest reflections from people who've seen it all. Their words stuck with me, and I think they'll stick with you too. So, let's count down the top 5 regrets they shared. These aren't just stories. They're lessons we can all learn from, no matter how old we are. Let's start with number 5. I regret not taking care of my health sooner. Out of 100 seniors, 28 said this, and their stories were eye-opening. A 78-year-old man with a voice rough from years of smoking told me, "I smoked for 30 years, thinking I was invincible. Now I can barely climb stairs without gasping for air." Then there was a 72-year-old woman who sat across from me in a park, her hands trembling slightly. She said, "I ignored my diet for decades. Fast food, sweets, you name it. Then diabetes came and took my energy away. I wish I'd known how much those choices would cost me." Another 80-year-old added, "I avoided doctors like the plague. By the time I went, it was too late to fix half the damage." The lesson here is clear. Your body isn't a machine that runs forever without care. These seniors aren't saying you need to run marathons or live on kale. They just wish they'd started small. A daily walk, a healthier meal, cutting back on sugar or smoking. It's not about perfection. It's about giving yourself a chance to enjoy the years ahead. Next up, at number 4, I regret working too much. 34 seniors brought this up, and their voices carried a quiet sadness. An 85-year-old former teacher leaned forward in her chair and said, "I missed my kids' childhood for a job that didn't even matter in the end. I was grading papers while they were growing up." A 69-year-old retiree I met online shared a similar story. "I chased promotions and late nights at the office while my friends drifted away. Now I sit alone more than I'd like." Another 76-year-old man told me, "I thought money would make me happy, but I'd trade it all for one more day with my family." They all agreed on one thing. Time is worth so much more than money. It's a tough balance, right? We all have bills to pay. But these seniors are pleading with us to ask ourselves, are you working to live or living to work? Maybe it's time to clock out a little earlier, call a friend, or just sit with the people you love. That's what they wish they'd done. Moving on to number 3, I regret not saying I love you enough. This one hit hard. 41 seniors felt this deep in their bones. A 90-year-old widow, her eyes misty, told me, "My husband passed away 5 years ago and I never told him how much he meant to me. I always thought there'd be more time." A 67-year-old man sitting on a park bench looked down at his hands and said, "I was too tough on my kids, always disciplined, never hugs. I wish I'd shown them more love." Then there was a 73-year-old woman who added, "I held back with my friends too, afraid of being too soft. Now they're gone, and I can't say it anymore." These stories broke my heart, and they carry a powerful takeaway. Don't wait. Life moves fast, and people don't stick around forever. Tell someone you love them today, your spouse, your kids, your best friend. Pick up the phone, write a note, say it out loud. It's never too late until it is, and these seniors know that better than anyone. Now, at number 2, I regret not traveling more. 47 seniors mentioned this, and you could hear the longing in their voices. An 82-year-old woman, leaning on her cane, told me, "I saved money for a rainy day, dreaming of Paris or the Grand Canyon. But now my knees won't let me go anywhere. That rainy day never came." A 74-year-old man sighed as he said, "I kept telling myself next year I'll see Italy. Next year I'll visit my cousin in Australia. But next year never came, and now I'm too tired." A 68-year-old added, I was scared to spend the money, but what's it for if not to live a little? They all wish they'd seen the world when they had the chance. It doesn't have to be a big trip. Even a weekend drive somewhere new counts. If you're able, book that trip, take that leap. These seniors say it's worth every penny, and they'd give anything to turn back the clock and go. And finally, the number one regret, shared by a staggering 62 out of 100 seniors: I regret not living for myself. This one stopped me in my tracks. A 95-year-old man, his voice soft but steady, said, I spent my life pleasing others, my parents, my boss, my neighbors, and forgot my own dreams. I wanted to paint, but I never picked up a brush. A 70-year-old woman whispered to me. I said yes too much and no too little. I lived for everyone else's approval, and now I wonder who I really am. 83-year-old added, I had this dream of opening a little bakery, but I let fear and duty hold me back. Now I'll never know what could have been. This regret hit me hard because it's so universal. They all wish they'd chased their passions, said no when it mattered, and lived authentically, not for applause, not for expectations, but for themselves. So, here's the question I want you to sit with. Are you living for you? Are you chasing what lights you up, or are you stuck in someone else's script? Don't let this be your regret too. These seniors are begging us to learn from them. So, there you have it. The top 5 regrets from 100 seniors who've walked the path ahead of us. Not taking care of their health, working too much, not saying I love you enough, not traveling more, and above all, not living for themselves. Which one hit you the hardest? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments below and let's talk about it. If these stories moved you, hit that subscribe button right now. We've got more lessons like this coming every single week. And please, like this video and share it with someone who needs to hear it. A parent, a friend, anyone. Let's learn from these seniors together before it's too late. Thanks for watching Silver Expertise Hub. Next time, we're diving into 7 habits to feel 20 years younger after 60. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. I'll see you soon.